Got both of them.
Wait, what? How the fuck?
Alright everybody, now for my settings. I don't really know how important this is. This is just like my textures and shadows and stuff like that. Make sure you have shadows off, and just go ahead and pause the video if you guys are on PC and want to see this. And this isn't as important as well. I do want to say don't have like auto pickup weapons or hold to swap pickup. Like, don't have that kind of stuff off. That stuff could like cuck you in bad situations. Now for my controller options, if you don't have controller auto run, you're missing out, buddy. You can go ahead and pause it and start putting in your settings now if that's what you're looking to do. But I do want to go through and explain some specific things, why I have this and why I have that. So first, I would like to start with my sensitivity. Sensitivity is something that you have to find by yourself. For me, I'm more of a fast-paced player, so I like fast sensitivity. And one thing I have to say is, if you're going to be a fast-paced player, then your building has to be fast and your editing has to be fast. So my building mode is at 1.5 and my edit mode is at 1.4. You can't just have fast sensitivity and then slow building and slow editing. It has to be equal out all the way around. Same thing, if you want to use slow sensitivity, like if you want to be using 6, and then for your aim, you want to be using 6 as well, then you do slow building and slow edit. I just want to make sense to have slow sensitivity, then fast building, and fast sensitivity and slow building. That just doesn't make sense. Like simple common knowledge, everyone should know that. I am not using advanced options right now, but next Wednesday, I will be making another settings video with advanced options. But for now, I highly recommend these settings. Master the basic settings first and then go to advanced options. The reasons why I say this is because there's a lot of stuff in advanced options that you do not want to start getting into if you don't understand. So get really experienced with the basic settings, and then once you're done with the basic settings, move on to advanced options. Dead zone, it doesn't really matter too much, but just have 15% or something around there. You do not want to have too little, because if you have too little dead zone, like if you put it on 6 on both of them, then it would just like move on its own. If you have a problem where your controller moves on its own continuously and constantly, it's so annoying. Make sure your dead zone is higher, like 13, 11, 17, 15, whatever, as long as it's above 12, and you'll be fine. So now for the good stuff. Obviously, I play on PS4, and honestly, I feel bad if you're an Xbox One player or you use the Xbox One controller on the PC. Like, I feel bad. I'm not being toxic. I'm just saying this touchpad that we have on PS4 is literally a lightsaber, guy. A lightsaber. What am I saying? It's a lifesaver, guys. Like, I mean, look at this touchpad right here. So much space. If you're on PS4, I recommend you using touchpad. So that means your map would have to be right on the D-pad, which I recommend that. You could do something else, but I recommend right on D-pad. It doesn't take long to get used to. And then make sure this is switch mode, not switch mode edit, because you want to get used to your touchpad as fast as possible. You don't want to be still clicking this like 2 months down the road. Place marker is left on D-pad now. For my build controls, it's pretty much the same all the way around. I just didn't bound my crouch button because I don't want to be crouching while I'm building. Now for my edit controls, I changed my confirm button to L2, which is the button you aim with. I did this so I don't have to take my thumb off my looking around button. As soon as I got used to it, it got super easier for me, guys, trust me. And if you're on an Xbox controller, I want to let you know that left thumbstick is the move for editing. So if you're on an Xbox controller, make sure you change your edit bind to left thumbstick, and your confirm could be the L2 as well, or is it R2 for y'all? I don't know what it is for y'all, I'm sorry. But yeah, these are all my important settings. Here's like my volume and stuff if y'all were curious about this. 3D headphones, make sure you get used to that. That is so beautiful. At first, it's going to sound like really weird and it's going to be hard to get used to, but that's like with anything, changing any of your little button binds, it's the exact same. But yeah, that is all my settings. If you need to rewind and pause at any moment, feel free to do so. I would love if we could smash this video to 50 likes. That would be beautiful. So make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And yeah, it's been Texans, guys. Later.
Might just go psycho. Too many drunk white